Greetings one and all, this is Rhythmworks and welcome to my channel on a Tuesday morning, very early on a Tuesday morning. I think it's just past 7 o'clock in the morning. It gets bright like around 4:30, 4:45 in the morning, and I just can't sleep after that. So I decided to make a video before I actually started my day. And today is Tuesday and there's a lot going on in gaming, quite a lot going on in gaming. There are the brand new United Front DLC maps in Call of Duty World War II. There is the Destiny 2 reset, but I wanted to make a video about a particular game. Well, it's one of 3 games that I actually bought and haven't even played, for the reason that they are all VR games, but one of the games is actually VR plus standard console compatible. Now the 3 games in question are Dick Wild, VR Karts and Infinite Minigolf. They were all on sale like months ago and they range from around £8.99 to £11.99. I remember VR Karts I was so interested in, but I was not going to pay £24 for it when it costs next to like £10 on a PC. Was not going to do it at all. So I waited for a price drop and got the price drop and bought that game as well as the other 2. But the game I want to talk about today, just taking a break from the AAAs, do you know what I mean? Because you know the indies and the arcade games need some love as well. The game I want to talk about is Infinite Minigolf. My goodness, let me tell you something about that game. That game is absolutely addictive. It's one of the best party games going around, I have to say. And I can't believe I haven't played it up to yesterday. I have not played it up to yesterday, and when I started playing it, I could not stop. The gameplay is going to actually show you how much I've played the game. The game is basically a crazy golf, I wouldn't even call it a sim, it's a crazy golf arcade game. It's a crazy golf power up arcade game, which is playable for 8 players, online and local couch co-op. The game retails at £11.99 in the PS Store, and without further ado, let's get into the user interface right now. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the user interface for Infinite Minigolf, and it's very simply laid out, very simple. Now on the top right hand corner you can see that there are 28,947 holes to play, as well as the holes that are included as standard within the game. There's a shitload of holes to play. Some are very simple, some are really complicated, and some are really inventive. But you know, out of the 28,947, you're bound to find something that's gonna suit your palette of gameplay and your game style in Infinite Minigolf. So let's go into the options, and as you can see, it's very clean. I like the layout of the interface. It is absolutely clean, nothing too complicated, nothing that's gonna make your kids say, oh, I don't understand that, or anything like that, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's very intuitive. Right, so underneath the hole count, you have all the different options on the right hand side. So let's go into play solo. Right, so these are the courses that are available. Now Hangar 37, sorry, my bad, Hangar 37 and Tortuga are 2 extra add-ons that are included as free within the game. So you have to more or less download them. They will not be included in the game once you purchase the game. You have to go into the store and download them yourself. Okay, now as well as these 2, you have the Giant Home, Nightmare Mansion, Santa's Factory. So you have 5 in total. Okay, and trust me, you know, within the 5 courses there are and the 20-odd thousand holes, you're gonna find something that's gonna really suit you or please you. Okay, now below that you got the option whether to quick play, tournaments, editor, course browser. Okay, quick play. Okay, right, so if you go into quick play, just basically does what it says on the tin. It will just find you a course that's been uploaded by someone and you play that course. Tournaments, I think it's the best out of 9 holes that you can play. editor where you basically can edit your own course to upload and to share. Course browser, yeah, just look up all the other courses that people have uploaded, and that's basically that. So let's come out of that. Right, local match, you can basically play couch co-op. Up to 8 players can play, which I think is great. That makes for a perfect party game within itself. Okay, and it gives you the choice of which courses to choose from, or random course. Yep. And it also gives you the choices of difficulty level: casual, normal, or hard. Okay. So you go in the settings, which is basically the square button. So you can customize the types of game you want to play. Great stuff. Absolutely great. Love it. It just looks so clean. Online match. Click on that. So you can find a match, create a private match, or join a private match. And when you look on the top left hand corner, it shows the level that you are at. So I'm hoping that it will find an equal match. I haven't played online as yet, but I hope to do so in a not too distant future, and actually do a couple of streams on it as well. So I'm hoping that it doesn't give me a level 150 professional 250 million thousand as my first game, which I doubt. But anyway, that's that. Come out of that. The store is basically when you go into PS Store, and at the moment it will only give you the 2 add-ons, which is the 2 maps that are basically the 2 courses that I showed you before, the Tortuga and Hangar 37. Options, pretty much self-explanatory. Audio, music, sound effects, come back out of that. Controls, gives you the sensitivity, gives you the option to use the motion sensor function, vibration, controller presets, and it caters for both left and right-handed, and the editor as well. Okay, let's come out of that. Right, and on the left-hand side, you can basically, the triangle button is to invite someone in your PSN group who's got the game as well to play. And on the bottom of that, you've got the customization menu, which when you press square, which is more or less self-explanatory. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to go through that with you. And you can change the sex of the avatar by pressing square. And these are 2 that I made earlier. Okay, so they won't reset. They will stay as they are. There you go. So whenever I come out of the menu, whatever character is on will stay on that character. Okay, so let me come out of that. Top left hand corner is my level and my currency, XP currency, gold coin currency, call it what you will. And if I press the touchpad on that, it will give me missions to fulfill. And basically it's all about XP. You know, if you fulfill missions, all of the missions that you see here, you level up and level up and level up. And you know, you get options. Well, you don't get options, but you get rewards of buying extra clothing and extra golf clubs and different color balls and stuff like that. It's just very nice. It's just a nice way to kind of level up. Nothing too difficult, you know what I mean? It's not Rory McIlroy PGA golf, you know what I'm saying? It's absolutely a fun golf game, which I like more than the sim golf games that are out there right about now. Okay, so that's more or less it. Let me see, extras. Oh, my replays. Yes, you can actually create a replay of your beast shots, as it were. Let me click on that. I think I've got 2 there. Right, yeah, I got 2. Right, so I've got 2 hole-in-ones. So let me just play that. Oh, this option here is to play, and the text to rename it or to delete. Okay. Right, so let's just play it. So it was on Tortuga. I know that lady sounds like she's getting shafted, but she's not. She's tied up. That was kind of putting me off. Okay, so this is basically a replay. And this, ladies and gentlemen, was a hole-in-one. And that was pretty much that. Shoot, my battery's dying. Let me just plug that in real quick. Right, so that is basically the replay. Okay, so let me come out of that. So that's more or less it. Oh, leaderboards. So these are the world leaders. Okay, so going into the different courses. Going to my score. Right, so I've only played on this map so far. So these are my scores on that. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the user interface and the rough outline of Infinite Minigolf. So let's get into some gameplay, shall we? So we're going to jump in the last 3 holes of the 9-hole tournament, and currently I am first, and I basically need to finish first on each adventure within the course. There are 4 adventures, okay, and each adventure has 3 levels: easy, normal and hard, or casual, normal and hard, I think. So this is the last course on hard difficulty, okay? That just goes to show how much I've been playing this game. And basically what you need to do, you need to get a putt within 5 shots. Basically, if you get it within 5 shots, you'll be on par. So the objective as well as that is to get the jewels, which will basically aid your score, to multiply the score. So the purple gems are the big ones and the blue gems are the smaller ones, but every little helps, as they say in Tesco's. So if you get all of the gems within the 5 shots that you are allocated for the hole, then your score will basically multiply. You have to kind of take that into consideration. And also within the game as well, you know, you can see some animations and stuff like that with the characters on the course. They're not there for cosmetic. They are there to basically to hinder you or to help you as you go down the course, as it were. So as you can see, there's a drunkard right there, and what I need to do is get past him, but also get the gems. But I think I was so far in the lead that I didn't even bother get the gems at this point. And as you can see, once you get your ball into that very sparkly section, that will aid you to either get the putt or it would advance you down the course. Okay, so at the moment I got a bogey, but I'm still in the lead. I'm 69 grand up in front. So here's hole number 8. Okay, so just give me an overview of the hole. And the control system is very intuitive. You can press square to just get an overall look of the course, and then once you come out of that, you can see the missions popping up on the right hand side to basically remind you what you can try and achieve to get the to get leveled up or to get more gear and stuff. Okay, and I've got the 3 jewels. All I need to do is to get the purple gems, as they're called in game. So if you take into consideration the amount of shots you need to take, how easy the shots they are to take or how difficult the shots are to take, coupled with the gems that you can get. I think if you get the hole in 2 shots, it's an albatross. You get it in no, if you get it, if you get it in 2, it's an albatross. 3 birdie, 4 eagle, I think. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember the rules in the permutation or the types of putts you can basically get, how many shots within it. But I'm not a golfer, so sue me. So here I am, just basically looking around, seeing how best I can make the putt. But because I'm in the lead by a wide margin, I'm not worrying about getting all of the gems. But you do have to take that in consideration when you do play, because you're gonna buck up on people online that will just wipe the floor with your ass. You know, even though it looks like a very fun arcade game to play, it can be very competitive. It can be very competitive indeed. And as I alluded to, you know, the HUD, the interface, look, there's nothing complicated about it. You know, the signs basically tell you what each control does. You know what I mean? So, oh, I managed to get a ricochet and all of those gems. So I need to get it in that gap while the captain's wheel is still. Got it. So I just need to tap it to that purple gem. Got that. 2,000 points. And then just putt that. And I got a birdie for my troubles. I don't know if that's the last. Is that the last hole? I'm sure that's the last hole. Yep. And I came first. So the objective basically is to win each adventure on the course. And there are 4 adventures on each course, and you gotta come first in all difficulties: casual, normal, and hard. It might look easy, but it's not easy at all, because there's different power-ups as well, that when your ball goes across it, it will basically take the power up, and then when you make your shot, you can time your shots by using certain power-ups to aid the ease of your putting, basically. So there it is, Infinite Mini Golf. Not only is it VR compatible, but you can actually play as standard on your console as well. So it's kind of future-proof if you haven't got a VR headset. But I strongly recommend this game as a go-to party game. You know what I mean? If you want to play with your mates, play with your girlfriend, play with your boyfriend, play with your kids, play with your husband, play with your wife. I know that doesn't sound right, but you know what I'm saying, right? That didn't sound right. But it's the perfect family party game. That's what I'm trying to say. And it retails at £11.99. 12 smackaroonies. Do you know what I'm saying? PSVR compatible and also console playable. I can't recommend it highly enough. I'm absolutely hooked on this game. So it's with that, I'm going to bid you guys adieu for now. And as always, you done know the coup. Whatever the game, media, platform, format, genre, happy gaming. Because really and truly, that's what it's about. If you're happy gaming, I'm happy with you and I'm happy for you. So until we link up on the next video, people, gamers, stay blessed. Gone.